Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, September 30th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I trust these lessons are brought to me by spirit to bring me into balance. And this week is important. There's a part of me that's even debating putting that as the title in the scope, important week. Which I probably won't do because I just don't like to get into hyped up energy. But for me, who does not like to get too hyped, this energy this week has really important lessons for us. We have Pluto going direct this week. Pluto is going direct late Wednesday, early Thursday, depending where you live. And when Pluto goes direct, it is moving with a beeline as fast as Pluto goes to a connection with Saturn. And this connection is going to be building late December into January. So the next few months, finishing up 2019, has some real paradigm shift opportunities for all of us if we can be vigilant. We must be vigilant with our shadow. We must be vigilant where we can take our power back. We must be vigilant where the universe is asking us to transform. And the next few days, we do have some Pluto transits that are helping us into this. Side note, I'm going to be doing a patron video for patrons on Patreon for this Pluto energy and where to be vigilant about it, depending on your sign and rising sign. If you know astro, dig in, look, and really pay attention to what may be some of the shadows that are coming up for me that I need to be vigilant about according to this energy. Because every one of us that brings a little bit more consciousness to our shadows can help shift the structures, can help with this paradigm shift that is going on, that is happening. Okay, so that being said, speaking of power and transformation and all of these energies, the shadow, we have the moon actually moving into Scorpio today. Moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is co-ruled by Pluto energy. So Scorpio energy is not afraid to go digging in the shadows. And this is so appropriate as we build to this Pluto direct energy. So the moon in Scorpio is bringing our emotions closer to it. Be aware if there are any emotions, shadow emotions, things hidden, surfacing with this Scorpio energy. Be aware of your victim. Be aware of where you've given away your power. Be aware, again, where the universe may be poking you, prodding you into some level of transformation. The first transit that this moon in Scorpio makes is with Uranus. So Uranus and Taurus has been bringing us lessons around worth. And low worth can shift us into victim energy, which can shift us into manipulation energy. And it's one of those circular themes. Beware of the themes of manipulation and control going on for you, and where you can be aware of how your energy may be feeding into this. I love this connection. It's at 5 degrees, and that 5 degrees does bring us awareness. I also love these 2 cards that I have today. I've got really good cards. Both of them are asking us to take an eagle's eye view, a higher perspective of these energies. I read a book the other week, and it was not in relationship to this, but one of the questions in the book is, maybe there's a good reason for this. And so if you're dealing with any of these shadows and need to bring your consciousness to it, and possibly an open heart, what if you look at this? What if there's a good reason for this? And hopefully can shift out of that victim thing and take that power back, So there is understanding for us when we can find that higher perspective. Now, the other thing that we're dealing with, this is interesting to me. We've got this whole connection going on between Lilith, Pluto, and Venus. So Venus and Lilith are in an inconjunct. And inconjuncts are always so interesting because it's almost like there's this, I always say I'm not seeing eye to eye, but it's like this stubbornness that's like one of them is this way and one of them's this way, and there's like no bridge there, no conceived bridge. And what we have to do is bring forth the bridge. Now it's interesting because Venus can be, especially Venus in Libra can be the pleaser. Let me please you. Let me make sure your life is harmonious. Let me take care of all your needs. Let me make it pretty and beautiful and peaceful and harmonious for you. Lilith in Pisces has been through that, and Lilith in Pisces is like, no, I'm living for me. I'm living for soul. I'm living for my truth. And this is where we're at this kind of impasse. That's a good word for inconjunct. This impasse where the pleaser does not know how to connect with this energy that is one unto itself. Enter in Pluto. So Pluto is squaring Venus. And here's where some of these power energies, potentially even conditioning energies, come in as Pluto in Capricorn is undoing, transforming some of the conditions that have seemingly taken away the power. Lilith is sextiling Pluto. So Lilith energy is working with Pluto, and Venus is feeling the pressure. So you may not feel good. This may feel like you kind of want to be the Hulk, and you're showing up as Honey Boo Boo. You look like Honey Boo Boo with the Hulk inside. That's kind of what this energy is like. Maybe not the Hulk. I'm sure there's somebody better, but use your own analogies. But it's that kind of energy. Venus is feeling the pressure to get beyond the pleaser, and yet is kind of stuck in that programming. Pluto is meant to take the power back and take you out of that. Now, this is done not through aggression at the other one, which is why the Hulk is maybe not the best choice. This is done through the energy of nurturing yourself, nurturing your needs. What do you need right now? This energy is at 20 degrees. That's 2 energy. We're meant to utilize the 2 energy, the energy of Cancer, mothering ourselves, caring for ourselves, trusting in the innocence of ourselves, trusting in the goodness of our soul, to move through this, to be ultimately one unto ourselves, to be true to soul, spirit, God, universe, working through us, coming through us, taking that power back. So it's not about aggression, even though she may feel like the Hulk inside. She feels like the Hulk inside, but really it's Wonder Woman. How about that? So many pictures in my head. This energy is really intense though, and be aware of it. And everybody is feeling it to some extent or another as the yin is moving through. What do you need to be nurtured? What do you need to take back your power at this time? What do you need to walk your path instead of walking the conditioned path that anybody else laid for you? And this is going to be important, these lessons, as we move through the end of this year into this Saturn-Pluto conjunction, which is early in 2020. But like I say this often, I'm going to remind you of this. It's often the building into something that's really the extreme and intensity. So with Pluto going direct, we start walking up that mountain, and there are some steep things on this mountain that we're going to have to face. So that's it for today. I invite you to come join my Patreon to get a load of that Pluto video. I will be putting that up today on Monday. So if you're watching this on Sunday, not yet, but Monday, I'm going to be getting that up. You can always book a reading with me. That could be helpful in these energies. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.